Okay, we're joined by Josh Hart as the Wildcats win the national championship with a buzzer beater by Kris Jenkins over the North Carolina Tar Heels. Josh, I want to start first half. Kris picks up 2 early fouls. You got to go. You're playing a lot of 4. Coach did put Darryl and Daniel in a little bit. Talk about the size of Carolina. Now you got to go inside and battle those big guys all night.
Oh man, they were huge. Between Kennedy, Bryce, Isaiah, Joel, they were huge, man. They were animal. They were athletic. It's just when he went out, we had to go small for a little bit, and it just shows the grit, the toughness that this team has.
And then a little bit uncharacteristic. They're knocking down threes like right and left. They're 7 for 9 in the first half. Then Barry knocks down 3. Jackson knocks down 3. What adjustments did Coach say at halftime? Say, hey, stay with the game plan?
Yeah, just stay with the game plan. We didn't execute the game plan. I think that's the reason why they would get so many wide open looks. And we knew if we locked in, dialed in to the game plan, we were going to give ourselves, a chance to win at the end. That's what we did in the second half, and luckily Kris was able to hit that shot.
Now, offensively, you look like early you knocked down a 3, but it looked like because you were playing against bigger guys, you had the opportunity to take them off the dribble a little bit, get in the lane.
Yeah, I tried to. They were so athletic. They were just pinballing my shot. There was one play in the second half. I drove. I saw an open lane. That lane just closed very quickly. I'm not sure who blocked the shot, but they were just so big, so long, so athletic. They would close those holes up, in a hurry. So it was tough, but luckily, some guys they would just step up.
They cut it to 1. And Kris had just missed a 1-on-1. You're second in the country in foul shooting. You get an opportunity to go to the line. What's going through your mind there late in the game?
Go down and get a stop. Kris doesn't miss free throws often. He better not miss another free throw if he's ever in that position again. But we were just focused on going down, like, let's get a stop. And then we're going to come down and just execute. So we weren't rattled. We just knew we had to come down, handle business, get a stop, and see where it goes from there.
Let's go over the last 5 seconds of the game. Daniel looks like he has an opportunity for a steal, doesn't get it. Ryan rotates out. Paige double pumps. You see the ball go in the net. What's your initial thought?
I was like, what the heck? But we all just looked at each other and said attitude. That's what this program is built on. We're built on how we respond in the most difficult situations. And we knew we had 4.7 seconds left, to make a play. And we talk about 40 minutes of Villanova basketball. We talk about that, all year long, every game. And, that's what it took today. It took 40 minutes. And it came down to literally the last second. And it just speaks volumes to the character that this team has.
Now, you were, I think, in the strong side corner when Kris took that shot. And when you saw it leave his hand, you think it was good?
I didn't know, man. I didn't think anything. I had such a lapse. I was just like, yo, come on, Kris, give me one. And I knew he got it off. And to see that ball go in the hoop, it was just chaos.
Now, we've seen you for 3 years run down rebounds. You call them Josh Hart rebounds. You go and extend and get them. You jump pretty hard in Kris's arms, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. There was one rebound. I felt like I jumped pretty high and came down right on Marcus, and then he was able to just strip me. But Kris had so many highs, so many lows, and to see him just fight through everything, just shows his character, and just him to be able to make that shot, just it's great. For me to see it's so great. I'm so proud of him.
Now, this is just a quick, try as quick as you can. Like we go back to last year, you get beaten in the NCAA tournament by NC State. You guys probably take a week off or so, and just take us through the year, off season into the preseason, and then you start. We go out to Hawaii. You have a tough game with Oklahoma, and then you get into league play. Talk a little bit about this year and what it's meant to you and your teammates.
It's been huge. Obviously we haven't done as well as we should have in the last 2 years. 2 NCAA tournaments. And then, we're a young team. We got a butt whooped pretty good by Oklahoma earlier in the year, and that showed how young we were. And this team just kept getting better. They just kept fighting, just kept learning. No one had egos. When we were ranked number 1, no one thought that they were bigger than themselves than this program. We stayed committed to this program, stayed humble, and it's great for it to end like this.
It's got to be. I'd look back to Selection Sunday. 68 teams get picked, and only one gets to be where you are right now. Any thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, man. It's anybody could be here. This is the greatest sporting event in the world, and just to be that last team standing. To be called national champions. It's a surreal feeling. I can't even put it in words. It's something I'm never going to forget.
As he said, that's national champion Josh Hart.
Thank you.